Aya. Nyanza. Nyanza. Asante. Joey. Hakuna kupanduka. Hii ni Nyanza. Nikuje Nairobi. Nairobi, aladu wazo utasimama, TJ. Nairobi, nyumbani. Secretary General nakuona, nyinyi watu wa Western bwana. Nyinyi watu wa Nairobi. Wacha nione. Nairobi. Nairobi. Asanteni. Asanteni. Nimalizie. Wenyeji wa Pwani. Pwani, delegates wa Pwani, tafadhali simameni nione mahali mpo. Pwani tuko nyumbani. Pwani inashika kutoka Tana River kule. Pwani. Pwani. Asanteni. Mnaona kwamba Nyanza wamekuwa wengi. Nyinyi watu wa Pwani. I hope wengine wako hapa. Timu kubwa hii. Nirudi niseme, wacha nione MCAs ambao tuko pamoja na wao hapa. MCAs wetu. Kumbe karibu hii umati. MCAs. MCAs. Hapa ninajua niko na leaders of majorities, minorities, viongozi wote. Asanteni. Tuketi. Joey. Nikuje niulize wabunge wetu. Nimeona wabunge ni wengi. And we are prepared. Oroni ngoja. Wabunge wetu. National Assembly. Wachana na mambo ya Senate. National Assembly. Tafadhali wabunge msimame. Mnaona? Timu kubwa. Hii mzuri. Chama iko imara. Wabunge wetu wa National Assembly. Weka kofia juu wabunge. Lazima muongee. Ruth. Lazima muongee. Ruth Odinga. Aya, wabunge. Mheshimiwa Junet. Nasikia wewe sauti yako peke yako. Junet. Apanduki. Asanteni waheshimiwa wabunge wa National Assembly. Waheshimiwa senators. Waheshimiwa senators. Mpaka youth leader. Senators. Senators. Asanteni sana. Kuna timu nimesahau. Chairs. Okay, chairs. Chair people. Those who chair all our meetings of counties and branches. Branches, their constituencies. Wacha nione chairmans or chair people. Wow. Chama iko imara hapa. Chairs. Chairs. Asanteni sana. Nirudi Joey. Aya. Youth League. Youth League. Vijana wetu. Youth League. Ketoro hujapita ile miaka ya Youth League. Yuko karibu hapo. 19. Youth League. Vijana. Youth League. Asanteni wakiongozwa na Kitora. Women League. Women League. Kina mama wetu ambao wamesimamisha chama. Hebu nione kofia juu. Women League. Women League. Asanteni. Nirudi, kuna timu nilikuwa nimesahau nyuma. Disability. Ndugu zetu, dada zetu ambao ni walemavu kwa njia moja ama nyingine. Walemavu. Disability League. Disability League. Unajua huyu sasa aongee yeye lazima tumfanyie ishara. Yule alikuwa na unamwonyesha vizuri. Asanteni sana. Kuna timu nimesahau. Magavana. Nimeona gavana wengi including myself hapa. Kama deputy governors. Nimeona wakifungua mdomo. Wa Kilifi nimekuona, wa Kisumu, wa Homa Bay nimeona. Deputy governors Kisii nimemuona kule. Pia huyo jamaa avalie kama mwana ODM. Deputy governors, asanteni. Magavana. Gavana chair, hapa ndio tuko wengi. Mko wengi. Weka kofia juu. You are my colleagues, lazima tuifanye mzuri. Absuamad, lazima tufanye mzuri. Governors, asanteni sana. The governors. Mtanikubalia niwakaribishe katika mkutano huu. Na tutakwenda kwa agenda. Adoption of the agenda ya leo. Lakini nitamleta our Secretary General. Alikuwa amechelewa kidogo, ndege ilikuwa imekuja. Huyu ndio mtu hawezi banduka. Mnajua yeye. Mtanikubalia nimuite ndugu yetu Sifuna, Senator wa Nairobi, akuje hapa. Karibu Senator na SG wetu. Asante.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Simba. ODM. Asante sana Mheshimiwa party leader wetu, Mheshimiwa Senator wa Siaya Oburu na viongozi wote ambao wamefika hapa. Kwa sababu ya muda, nataka nitekeleze majukumu yangu chini ya katiba ya chama chetu ili tuweze kumaliza shughuli ambayo imetuleta hapa kwa haraka, tuingie katika mambo mengine. Si wanasema Mombasa raha? Haya, waziri wa sherehe ashafika. Naomba msamaha nimechelewa kidogo, lakini tunataka tuzindue sherehe hizo mapema sana. Your Excellency, the party leader, my role now is to read out the notice to convene the meeting of a special National Governing Council. In accordance with Article 49.2, as read together with Article 49.3 of the Orange Democratic Movement Party Constitution, and considering the obligations of the Office of the Secretary General as set out under Article 20 of the ODM Constitution, notice is hereby given to formally convene a meeting of the National Governing Council on this Thursday, 13th November 2025, at Fort Jesus grounds here in Mombasa County, and the agenda is as follows. Number 1, prayer, which we have dispensed with. Number 2 is consideration and adoption of the report by the National Executive Committee of the party on confirmation of national officials. Number 3 will be the adoption of the resolutions of the National Governing Council on that agenda, and then we will have an address by the party leadership. I would want to invite the governor of Kisii to propose the agenda, and then somebody will second, and then we will proceed. Governor Simba, I wish we had another mic, please. Do we have other mics? So that you don't have to come up here. Propose the agenda officially.
In accordance with Article 52, read together with Article 53 of the Orange Democratic Movement ODM Party Constitution, and taking into account the obligation of the Office of the National Chairperson as provided under Article 118, I hereby put the question before you. I propose, honorable delegates, to adopt the agenda as just read.
Okay, Honorable Simba Arati proposes. Do we have a seconder, please? Let's have a lady. The Honorable Ruth Odinga is here. Thank you very much.
I second.
Therefore, you can now put the question.
I now put the question for the adoption of the agenda. As many of that Opinion or the agenda? Opinion. Say aye. Of the contrary, say nay. The aye have it. Najua si kuwa speak. Asante.
Asante sana. Makofi kwa Mheshimiwa Simba Arati. Asante sana. Therefore, having adopted that agenda, we will move next to the agenda on the consideration and adoption of the NEC report on confirmation of national officials. And honorable members of the National Governing Council, I want to read the report of NEC for your consideration and adoption. This is an extract of the report of the NEC on the appointment of the national chairperson on an interim basis at its meeting held on 12th October 2024 at Travelers Beach Hotel here in Mombasa County. The National Executive Committee considered the vacancy in the office of the national chairperson arising from the appointment of the Honorable John Badi to the National Government Executive. Recognizing the critical functions and the strategic importance of the office of a national chairperson and being duly guided by Articles 15 and 51 of the ODM Party Constitution, the National Executive Committee, after extensive deliberations, resolved to appoint Her Excellency Gladys Nyasuna Wanga to serve as the national chairperson in an interim capacity. This appointment shall remain in force pending ratification by the National Delegates Convention. So therefore, I would want a member of NEC to propose and second, and then we put the question. Mheshimiwa Masito.
Thank you so much. I propose.
Can we have a seconder from NEC? I can see gender balance. We have the Honorable Noah Akala there.
I second.
Okay. Governor Simba, please put the question to the delegates here convened.
The Orange Democratic Movement Special Session of the National Governing Council meeting this 13th day of November 2025 at Fort Jesus, Mombasa County, and invoking its powers as set out under Article 52 and considering the obligations of the National Executive Council or Committee as set out under Article 51 and the duties of National Chairperson as provided for in the Article 18 as read together with the Article 15 of Orange Democratic Party Constitution, and recalling the meeting of National Executive Committee held on 12th October 2024. Do hereby resolve and adopt the report of the National Executive Committee dated 12th October 2024, seeking to fill the vacant position of National Chairperson with His Excellency Governor Gladys Nyasuna Wanga, and the same shall now constitute the record of Orange Democratic Movement Party, effecting the changes in the aforementioned position subject to ratification and adoption by the National Delegates Convention. As many of the said opinion say aye. Of the contrary opinion say nay. The aye have it.
Thank you. Congratulations, Honorable Gladys Nyasuna Wanga. Asante sana. Asante sana. We are going to move swiftly to the confirmation of the report of the National Executive Committee on other national officials, and we are going to go to the report on the appointment of the party leader on an interim basis. At its meeting held on 16th October 2025 at the Agile Grand Royal Hotel, Nairobi County, the National Executive Committee met in profound sorrow, still reeling from the untimely demise of our beloved party leader, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, a monumental loss that has left a deep void in the party and in the nation. His passing occasioned a vacancy in the office of the party leader. Recognizing the critical functions, symbolic weight, and strategic importance of the office of a party leader in providing direction, unity, and steadfast leadership to the party, and being duly guided by Articles 15 and 51 as read together with Article 16 of the ODM Party Constitution, the National Executive Committee, after extensive and solemn deliberations, resolved to appoint Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga to serve as the party leader in an interim capacity. This appointment shall remain in force pending ratification by the National Delegates Convention. Can I have a member of the National Executive Committee to propose and another to second before we put the question? Yeah. Halima.
Thank you. I propose.
Thank you. A seconder, a member of NEC. Yes, I can see Oku Kaunya there. Are you in the NEC?
I second.
Kindly allow the Jared Okelo, the MP for Nyando, to second, please.
I second.
Thank you very much. Now our newly minted chairperson will put the question on this very important agenda.
Thank you very much, SG, and thank you to all the delegates for the honor of serving as chairperson of this great party. Let me put the question. The Orange Democratic Movement special session of the National Governing Council meeting on this 13th day of November 2025 at Fort Jesus, Mombasa County, and invoking its powers as set out under Article 52 and considering the obligations of the National Executive Committee as set out under Article 51 and the duties of the National Chairperson as provided for in Article 16 and as read together with Article 15 of the Orange Democratic Party Constitution, and recalling the meeting of the National Executive Committee held on 16th October 2025, do hereby resolve and adopt the report of the National Executive Committee dated 16th October 2025, seeking to fill the vacant position of party leader with Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, and the same shall now constitute the records of the Orange Democratic Movement Party, effecting the changes in the aforementioned position, subject to ratification and adoption by the National Delegates Convention. And I now put the question that as many as are of the opinion of adoption of Dr. Oburu Oginga as party leader of the ODM party, say aye. As many as are of a contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Makofi kwa Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, the new party leader of the Orange Democratic Movement Party.